everyone, and welcome to Make Ours a Double podcast. I'm Lucy Jane.
And I'm Louise Marie. With our show, literally nothing is off the table.
We talk sex, divorce, motherhood,
And sisterhood.
but not forgetting friendships, relationships, hardships,
And even situationships. This gives us the platform to be real, authentic, and most importantly, raw. So expect lots of laughs, some tears, and a whole lot of love.
We hope you enjoy and just get involved.
Guess what?
What?
We're back!
Hey!
Yeah.
Episode 6!
Episode 6. Yes.
Wow.
I want to say thanks to everyone for keeping Lucy entertained with some of your stories we've had.
I know, I've been busy again, Louise.
She thinks she's a celebrity.
Hey, I actually do.
She does.
My phone, honestly, has never been this busy. I mean, I don't know if that just makes me a
She's
sad
probably had
girl,
about
but
10 messages, people. And
I've had more than
thinks,
that.
She thinks like, oh my God, I'm a celebrity.
I do, and I'm loving it. So thank you so much because, one, you're making me laugh, and two, if you don't get involved, then we have
no show.
We have no show.
Because there's only so much we can keep talking about.
Yeah, and you don't want to
ourselves.
hear... Well, you do want to hear about us, but you don't want to hear about just us.
No.
So...
we like to hear about you guys as well because, you know, this is for you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it means the world. So, as you've seen from our Insta post, we want to talk about situationship.
We do.
So, we've had lots of stories. I think I now know everything there is to know about situationships.
But...
yeah, sorry, Louise.
No, that's all right. What are our views? What is a situationship?
Okay, you go first. What do you think a situationship is?
Well, I think a situationship is when, you know, you are, say, seeing somebody, dating somebody, you know, you're doing everything like boyfriend.
A relationship.
Like
a
boyfriend
relationship.
and girlfriend.
Yeah.
But maybe you're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
So,
Do you know what I mean?
it's like a situation. What is the situation? then?
Yeah, like, you know that thing on Facebook they used to have, it's complicated.
Oh,
like, do you
God.
remember?
Is that still on there?
I don't know, I
Probably
think it
not.
might be. Perhaps I should put that on mine. It's complicated.
Yeah, but yours isn't.
Well, I don't know. So, is that what it is? Is it everything
Okay.
but a relationship title?
Maybe.
You know?
I think that's definitely a possibility. Yeah, I mean, I don't personally know. I'm just new to this whole game. I didn't even know there was such a thing as
I think you did.
Hey?
I think you did.
I didn't.
No,
I didn't
because-
even
no,
know there was such a thing as a
Yeah, but
situationship.
I think that maybe potentially, actually, no, forget that. I think, yes, 100%.
I hate it. Can I just say, Louise gives me this eye while she's talking.
I think Lucy forgets her own life.
I get worried what she's going to say. So, go on.
I think you've been in a situationship, like, you know,
An actual
yeah,
situationship.
you have. Yeah, not so long ago. Definitely.
That was
Think back.
I tell you what, that was a shit-uationship. That's what that was.
Situation shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't even talking about the poo story here.
I think you 100%. Let's look at it like this,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So,
Go on then.
was you boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
Right.
Absolutely not.
That is okay. That's situationship side. Did you go on dates?
I don't like to call them dates.
No, but did you go on dates?
Yeah, okay.
You
yeah.
did. You 100. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
few,
Obviously, sleeping together.
No comment.
Right. Okay. You know, be open about it. You know.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously. So everything but the title. You were messaging each other a lot.
Okay, all right, let's be honest. I find it hard. Morning messages.
Is that what I was going to say?
Good morning messages.
Any good night?
Good night messages. Let's just say as well, video calls.
I'd say phone calls, video calls.
Video calls,
Yeah.
a lot. Phone calls.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, really nice at that point in time.
And it went on for a period of time. It wasn't just like a week or two.
No, it wasn't a week.
It was a long time.
A couple of months.
But that's quite a long time.
It is a long time to have a morning message every day.
Yeah, to not even have a title of like,
yeah,
what is going on, or are we seeing each other?
That was me that made it very, very clear from the start. Like, there is absolutely no chance I want a relationship. And then you get somebody say, well, I'm not asking for one, so let's just go with it.
So do you feel like you went into that knowingly it was a situationship?
No,
Well,
'cause
no,
I
yeah.
didn't know there was even a thing as a situationship, but it was more a case of
You obviously liked him.
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget whatever, but at the time,
Yeah, no, I did.
you obviously liked him.
Yeah, very unexpectedly, but
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Because I know you, that you would not even enter anything like that.
No, I wouldn't even
if you didn't have an ounce of like, I like him kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a curiosity, I think. And I thought, let's go with it then. Okay, let's just go with it. And then I very much kept saying, can we not put a title on it?
Yeah.
Can we? And even like you say about going on a date.
Yeah.
Right. So we did go. Now I look back.
Yeah.
That was a date.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course it was.
And I'll give it to him. Damn, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was probably.
That was good.
Well, that was an amazing date.
Yeah.
Very me.
Yeah, it was.
Right. So at the time, it's like, we're not going on a date though. And he'd say, all right, it's not a date. But it blatantly was a date.
Yeah.
It was a date. Just because I'm saying we're not putting a title on it.
Yeah.
Then what is it?
See,
So that is a situationship, isn't it?
and even though I know both of you were very much like, I don't want anything and I'm happy for it to be like this.
Neither of us could stop it.
You couldn't
Neither of us
stop
could
it.
stop ourselves.
Yeah.
From sending
That's
a morning
classic
message.
situationship. That is classic situationship. But
Oh my God, I've been in a situationship.
But I want to know a little bit more as well about what's everyone else saying.
Oh, Louise.
What is everyone else saying?
Okay, I mean...
Situationships vary.
Yeah.
They don't always have to be the classic way.
So we've had a lot of DMs on the Make Ours a Double Instagram.
We have.
So again, thank you. I can't tell every single story
No, we can't.
today.
But we do look through every story.
Yeah, we do.
And we
don't-
will reply to you.
Yeah, and we
as
don't
well.
we don't not mention some because we don't want to. It's just they will come on different shows.
Yeah.
Like I've said before, there was one we had about dating apps.
Yeah.
There was a really good sex story there. That will come on our sex show.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
And we want to just say, thanks for bearing your souls, guys, because,
We're doing it.
We're doing it. And like we said, we can't do it without you.
Yeah.
So,
and some of these people don't even care about not being named.
No, exactly. I know. But
So
I think
that's awesome.
I think the ones we've got want to be anonymous, don't they, today?
Yeah. So let's start with, story number one then, that I'm going to pick. Mm-hmm. So this is no name.
No name.
I'm not going to mention names because they don't want to be named, which is totally fair enough. So this situationship, I don't think she knew it was a situationship, right? So
Are you sure this is not your story?
no, I was insisting that it was a situationship, really. So so she comes out of a marriage.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what?
Right, okay, me aside.
This is not Lucy,
This
promise.
is not me. So she'd just come out of a marriage.
Yeah.
She's got a kid. And this guy kind of blew her away sexually. Mm-hmm. So she was a bit like, oh my God, I've not had this kind of sex for like 10 years.
My God, what we need to divulge in that one later on.
Literally, this person's being thrown about.
Wow.
Next day, muscles aching.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was amazing. Amazing
Jeez.
sex. So obviously, she's all kind of like giddy.
That sold it for her, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
That does make you feel giddy. Good sex makes you feel giddy.
That sold it.
So I'd sort of asked, is there any meeting of family? No. Any dates? Public? Going out anywhere in public? No.
Okay, that's always a red flag.
Well, it is when you've got a civil head on your shoulders, but when you're the one in the situation,
it's completely different.
It's so hard to see.
You make excuses for it. You go, well, it's because of this, and it's because of that, and actually, when you're out of it, you're like, what the hell was going on?
Yeah, and you can see it as clear as day.
Definitely.
So, so this girl, he was even requesting sexual things, right? I'm not going to actually specify what it is because it's not actually very classy.
No.
But he was requesting sexual things, saying, this is one of my fantasies, and I want you...
I want to fulfil it with you.
I want to fulfil that with you. Right, let me just say, this particular fantasy, if anyone's intrigued and interested to want to know what it is, DM us, I will tell you.
Wow. I don't even know what it is.
It is something that you would not do with somebody that you had feelings for. that you cared about. It's not. It's absolutely not. Oh, no, 100 times worse than that.
Oh, my God.
So it was like, hello, like this guy...
That's like alarm bells there straight away.
This isn't going to be a relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew, that was so obvious from the start, but we all have feelings.
Yeah.
We run away.
And you
with
almost
them.
go along with it because you think it's going to be something.
Yeah,
it could be something.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
And cut a long story short, like her birthday came round, not even a card, nothing.
Wow.
Just so much stuff. And then at the end of it, it transpired that throughout this whole time, must have been a year.
Oh my God, a year!
He was still going back to wifey.
No!
Yeah. Yeah, he was still going back to wifey. And
wow!
I think maybe there was marital problems.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't.
Well, the wife
together.
clearly was never going to fulfil that fantasy or whatever it was.
Exactly.
So that's why he was looking elsewhere.
Exactly.
That is awful.
So situationship. Hello.
That's another example of it.
She didn't know it was a situationship, and I think it's very interesting because I'm not sure women are that good at doing the whole situationship.
Oh, hell
thing.
no!
I mean,
I don't. Do you know what? Give me one girl or woman, whatever, out there that can come to us and say you're good with it. We catch feelings so quickly.
And look at me.
I was now going to say, look at you. You were like, I don't want anything.
Yeah.
I'm good for it being like this. And then you said to me...
And don't get me wrong, I didn't cry a river.
No, but you did say to me, oh, I quite like him. And I was like, oh my God.
Like,
exactly.
Just to hear those words come out of my mouth, because it was so So we do go, even if we go in it saying... Absolutely not.
Yeah. That's a lie. I don't even care. Barefaced lie. Well, I've got another one from...
So, you tell us the next
guy's
one.
perspective, actually, which is quite interesting because...
It is.
We're not on here to bash you guys, I know we said about
Especially
the old walnut and all of that, Sorry about that.
Especially now we know we've actually got a male audience.
We have. So we urge you guys to get in touch a little bit more, actually, because, again, we wouldn't have a show if we didn't listen to both sides.
Yeah. So Louise is going to give us a story from the male
so this is from a male perspective. And, again, the guy is going to remain anonymous, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, no name.
So he was seeing a girl last lockdown, which would have been... 2020, the original lockdown. Again, he kind of knew who she was. They knew each other.
So they already knew of each other.
Already knew each other. So, they went on lots of walks and things like that to start with. You couldn't do much else. So you could
class those as dates?
Yeah. Well, they definitely were dates. Yeah. It was the way of the world at that time, wasn't it?
So they were dates.
Lockdown lifted.
Yeah.
So they were able to go on more dates, get a lot closer and everything like that.
Nice.
Things were going really well.
Nice.
So he thought.
Oh, no.
Different mindset in her mind. Yeah, different mindset.
Oh,
so they were planning to do stuff.
Yeah.
And
as in future.
Yeah, and she couldn't commit to it.
Why?
She couldn't commit to it. She was like...
Did you give us reasons why?
No, she was like... Well, this girl was like, I just don't know if I can do that. So he's like, okay, let me know when you're next free then.
But would give no
reason, no. And then would never come up with another kind of date when to do something. So he would then obviously chase it up and be like, so we kind of seeing each other again, or what's sort of going on? Because we're a few months down the line now. And
you're
again,
starting to invest yourself a little bit, aren't you?
She kind of, they did see each other a few more times, but again, it was just very like, kind of, what is her feeling? What is going on with her? Yeah. You're not really giving me anything.
So it was him doing the guesswork.
Yeah, you're not really giving me anything.
Like, God, who is this girl?
And the guy said to me that because I don't personally know this guy, so thanks for reaching out. But he has said to me that when he smells a rat, he's done.
Yeah,
he doesn't continue to make himself look silly. I must get that across. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, she was just not committing to any more sort of dates and whatever. And then...
so he sniffed out the rat.
Yeah, and then he was like, right, that's it then.
Done.
It's over, game over, it's done.
Done, yeah.
And then when, obviously, the lockdown was lifted, we went back in November or something, I think, he was going out and about, would see her. And it's kind of that awkward thing when you've kind of been in something like that with somebody.
Oh, God.
Do you say hello?
Oh,
what do you do?
What do you...
Like, oh my God, here they're over there. What am I going to say?
I think it depends how it ended.
She ignored him. She ignored him.
So there was nothing.
So all that time, right?
That's disgusting.
And when you share intimate moments with somebody,
I think that's a sign of immaturity.
To then just ignore. But then that is from a guy's perspective. So, you know,
most of us are grown up and adult enough to respect whatever the situation is whatever.
Yeah.
Most of us are mature enough to move on and be adult about it.
Yeah.
If you're not...
And the girl wasn't
mad.
like that much younger than him or anything like that.
No, but you can be emotionally immature, can't you?
Definitely. And so he cut it off and basically sort of said to her, look, it's obviously you're not feeling it. I just kind of wish you'd have said.
Yeah, be honest.
You kind of wasted my time a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I've been grafting you for a little while. And if you don't want it, you should just say.
Yeah.
Went out, obviously.
Rings a few bells.
Yeah. And then bumped into her. Obviously, he must have thought, like, what we think, oh my God, she's there, like, you know.
I know, do guys think
do you know
that?
what I mean?
Do guys get like that?
They must do. But she straight up ignored him. So needless to say,
did he go to say hello?
Is dead.
Did he go to say, like, hey? And she
I don't know. He didn't say, but I would assume, being the gentleman that he sounds like he is, he would have said, do you want a drink or whatever? But anyway, so that's dead and buried in that water.
A guy's perspective. Okay, so not only does it happen to us women, it definitely does happen.
But we have got a cracker, though, haven't we?
Are we? Yeah, shall we say?
We've got a cracker. She'll let us say.
Yeah,
she will.
So this is someone we both know. A story of a friend.
Yeah, she's our friend. Yeah. And she is so... We have asked her if we can discuss this story, and she has said, hell yes.
Yeah, I think there's certain people in the world that need to be exposed for being absolute arseholes.
Yeah, I was going to say wankers.
Oh, I hate swearing in public, but some people just deserve
we're allowed to say the word wanker.
So you start us off then,
Okay,
Louise.
so this is a good friend of mine and Lucy's.
I mean, this is a situationship. I'm quite excited, actually.
Yeah, so... Right, so get your drinks ready,
get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn. Yeah, so, okay, she's going to remain anonymous, obviously, because, we'll tag her in photos and...
So this is No Name Nina.
Yeah, No Name Nina. So No Name Nina was obviously seeing this guy. She met this guy. How did they even meet again? I can't even remember how they met.
I think they met in a bar.
That was right, wasn't it? Yeah. So anyway, she met this guy and, oh my God, I was living my dating life through No Name Nina.
Yeah, and I was getting jealous.
Yeah.
Like, I'm obviously married at the time thinking, oh my God, this stuff is awesome.
She was, I tell you what, she was going on some amazing dates, like staying over at the Shard. They booked holidays together. They'd gone to Mexico.
Hawaii.
That was a business trip. He took her to...
Yeah, now it's a business trip,
Yeah, now we know now.
And now, hindsight, business trip... Red alert.
They were amazing places she went to.
Yeah, they were.
But they were all business trips.
Basically,
we knew now.
Let's face it, not knowing what we know now, he treated her how you and I
we all want to be treated.
love to be treated.
Yeah.
Like the lovely messages we used to send.
I know.
Pointing out
flowers.
Flowers, a little note.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like big things.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he did have money. But
we were like, oh my God, you have fallen on your feet. Yeah. Do not let him go.
Money's not important to us. Obviously,
no.
We would never want to get involved with people in debt and that can't just stand on their own 2 feet. But being normal money's fine. But this guy had
was next level.
Mega money.
This was next level.
So not only did he seem so grounded, he actually had a job that paid the bucks.
Oh my God, literally paid. And so he would send her flowers and then he would do things that girls love. Right. Book this weekend off, we're going here.
Spontaneous.
Oh my God.
He was really spontaneous.
That's a bit of background on what was going on. So he was delish. And to top it off, he was nice looking.
Yeah, he was fit.
He was fit. He was really nice looking. So anyway, this was going on for quite a while, wasn't it?
6 months.
6 months, wasn't
definitely
it?
6 months.
Yeah, quite a while.
So I can remember.
Yeah, and, she introduced him to her family.
Yeah, and to us girls.
And to us, we'd met him because obviously we thought he was fit. So
we were like, bring him round, get the barbecue going.
He'd met all the on her side, all the family. But here we go, alarm bells. Had she met his family? No, she hadn't.
No, because we kept saying, so when are you going to meet the mum?
Yeah,
when are you going to meet the dad? And she kept saying to us, "Oh no," because they weren't from.
No,
they weren't local.
he wasn't local, was he?
He, I think they were from up north, actually.
Somewhere up north.
Manchester.
Somewhere like that.
Somewhere,
yeah.
So that's where he was initially from. So his family still lived there.
Yeah.
So
and you can make all the excuses in the world, can't you, when they don't live here?
Yeah, and I know now we can say, "Oh yeah, it's so obvious."
But when you're in it...
But even us, we weren't living the emotions. I genuinely thought it was quite legit that...
Well, it is within
6 months that maybe times just don't collide well.
And because he's away a lot with work and,
Easily 3 months can go by where we see our parents all the time.
Yeah.
But I know other people that will say... I
haven't spoke to my mum for a few weeks. Yeah, so it is quite legit to say, look, can't go up this weekend... because my mum and dad are away or whatever. So
that did seem legit.
It did.
I'm not excusing
at the time.
Absolutely not.
No, but it did at the time, didn't it? So alarm bells didn't meet the family. But again, it was only kind of little alarm bells.
Let's talk about the sex life.
Oh, she said it was amazing. She said it was amazing. Obviously.
Oh my God, the stories that she used to tell.
We'll bring some of those up on another podcast.
Yeah, we've got some good juicy sex stories.
So all round,
good sex, good dates,
everything.
He was not shy to be about locally here.
Yeah.
Now we know why. So
and there was no ties. I'm not saying like children are a tie, but he was able to kind of up and do anything whenever.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
Let's face it, I'm a parent, and if I met somebody and they said to me midweek, "Oh, let me take you for a meal," and I was at that headspace, that's just not that easy.
No, it's not.
It's just not that easy, and you do need somebody to respect that you can't just get up and get a babysitter all the time.
100%.
But he was available.
He was able.
He was very available.
So...
But it did seem more so weekends, didn't it?
It did seem more so weekends. The longer this went on, the more we were kind of not picking it apart. The more we were a bit like, are you sure? Like, oh, so you're not seeing him? Like, oh, okay, right. So when you're not seeing him then?
Because she had feelings involved, she'd get very defensive, didn't she? And and then quite more often than not, it would end up her crying.
Yeah.
Because we were like the bullies.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not that we're bullies, it's just that...
We cared about her. Obviously, we still care about her. Yeah.
When someone's your friend...
Yeah.
You have to get the truth out of them, and we all need that friend that's going to say, hang on a minute, something's not right.
That's definitely
Even
me.
when
That's
you see...
definitely me.
And me. When you see somebody's happy, but something's not sitting right... We've got to get to the bottom of it.
We did. So, we found out that... Drum roll, please.
I've only got my leg to slap
like
on.
I like that. Drum roll, please.
All right, well, I only have my leg to slap on.
We found out that he had a wife.
And not only...
you go for the next bit.
Not only a wife, his wife was pregnant the entire time.
With their first child.
They were seeing each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I just can't. I can't. I'm so angry.
Talking about
I'm so angry.
Yeah.
Like, basically, he was seeing her throughout the entire pregnancy.
Yeah, entire pregnancy.
So you think...
Wife unknown.
You find out you're
know.
pregnant, 4, 5, 6 weeks, right? Yeah. So baby's then born, obviously, 9 months.
Yeah.
6 months they were seeing each other for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm disgusted.
And they pretty much on the due date...
Yeah,
not ghosted, non-existent, never heard from him again.
He didn't even say, oh, by the way, I'm married, by the way. She found all this out through our amazing investigation skills, might I just add, 007.
Thanks to Instagram and Facebook and all those kind of things. I tell you, you leave a trail, be careful. You leave a trail.
But that was not easy, that one.
And being a businessman,
come on,
LinkedIn does help, I'm telling you.
That was not an easy one. So we found out, and he just left, disappeared. He wasn't even local, so he was telling her that he was local, living here. Yeah, he never was. He was still up north.
He had no remorse for it as well.
The only truth was the up north.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only truth of it all. No one ever knew about her. So yeah.
So that is probably
one hell of a situation,
the worst situationship I've ever heard. And she actually thought it was a relationship.
Yeah, of course she did. Because obviously being introduced to the family.
Oh, that's horrible.
You know?
We love you.
Yeah, we love you. No name.
And now she's really happy, and that is now just a story, which is why she's happy to.
Yeah, because she's happy
for us
now
to share it.
Yeah.
But, what are your thoughts on that? To any of our listeners, and let me tell you now, you best say no.
Yeah, yeah.
Do any of you think that is okay?
I hope not. I don't want you to listen to the podcast if you think it is.
Yeah. You can
Do you know what I mean?
You can stop listening.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. You're probably all sitting at home in your happy little relationships thinking, no. I'd know. We'd think that, wouldn't we, Louise?
Oh, 100%.
We'd know.
Yeah.
But this guy was good.
He was good.
He was, wasn't he?
I always
Because it wasn't until
No.
the 5th, 6th month that
Yeah.
even we were questioning
But
it,
people
really.
out there do have girlfriends, people, and wives, you know.
It does make you feel nervous about who you're meeting and what they're saying.
100%.
Because you can actually be perfectly innocent and get yourself into a right old pickle. Which,
Usually that is the
let's
case.
just
Let's
just go there, actually, Louise. You sitting there,
I'm laughing
you
now.
sitting there.
I kind of thought, as time ticking on, you might have forgot about this.
Yes, I know you thought I'd forget about this. She's quick to grill me, guys. So quick to grill me.
Go on.
So let's talk about you and situationships. I haven't been in a situationship. Yes, you have been in a situationship.
Yeah, I know I
You're
have.
sitting there rolling your eyes.
Oh, gosh.
So Louise's situationship actually went on for how long?
A couple of years, I'd say.
Years!
I know.
Okay, give us a bit of a background story, because obviously I know.
Yeah, obviously no names mentioned. We love keeping it like this.
No, it's not fair to.
Because we already knew each other.
Okay. So it wasn't like you met out.
No, we
and then...
didn't already have to get to know each
Yeah,
other. We already
okay.
knew each other. So I think that sometimes made it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
It also means that those dates can be avoided.
Oh,
if
yeah.
if they're looking to avoid dates.
When I look back now, never once got taken on a date.
So you never went on a date
Never
with
went
this
on a
guy?
date. But I always...
So no, not to a restaurant,
nothing.
drinks?
Nothing.
Okay.
And now,
Wow.
when we get to the end of this story, you'll understand why we never done all of that.
So was it like he'd come to your house or you'd go to his house, that kind of thing?
So he met my family.
Wow.
I'm acting
like I don't know.
I met his family.
obviously
I met
know.
his family.
You met his family?
And it was always pretty much him.
See, that's just like normal then, isn't it?
Yeah, it was
Like,
always pretty much him coming to me. Which usually you would obviously want to go out on a date, wouldn't you, and stuff.
But that never seemed to bother you at the time.
Because when you're in it, you're
I
in it,
know.
aren't you? When
And
you're in it.
So did you like this guy?
I did, yeah.
you did.
Of course. But it was kind of on off for a couple of years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously it all comes out of the woodwork once again. That another drum roll, please.
Bum, 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 bum.
He had a girlfriend the whole freaking time.
The whole time.
The
as
whole
in
time.
Start to finish.
The whole time. Start to finish, the whole time. Yeah.
And can I just add a little bit to this story?
Yeah,
right?
go on.
So we weren't sure whether he had a girlfriend at a particular
Point.
point.
No.
Right?
Once it's all come out, obviously we did digging backwards.
Yeah. And he was put on the spot a little bit, weren't he?
He was,
Made
yes.
to look a bit silly.
Made to look a bit silly, yes, I remember that. Yeah. That's right. He was made to look a bit silly. Yeah.
Because let's just say, bestie over here.
So we'll tell you a little bit of the story. So Lucy,
I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say without getting a
no, but Lucy had gone away to, I don't know where you went. You went somewhere to, I don't know, some event thingy.
Yeah.
Not in Ipswich. It was somewhere else.
Yeah.
And of all the people to bump into,
I was doing some event management.
that's
weren't I?
right. Yeah, she bumped into him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So what?
I didn't know it was
his
his girlfriend.
Yeah, and
I basically immediately go running off, voice note Louise, like, Louise, guess who I've just seen, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, who's with him? Because we're already suspecting things.
Yeah.
So I went straight over to the seating plan.
Yeah.
And lo and behold,
Yep.
who were sat together.
Yeah. Them two are sat together. Yeah.
So with obviously groups of people that we
Yeah.
have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
So a little bit of stalking, we find out everything.
Yeah, a little bit of stalking. Find the.
People are thick.
Yeah. Honestly, you leave such
why
a
are
trail.
people so thick?
Yeah, leave such a trail. So there we go, guys. That is.
Well, that is today.
That is my situationship.
That's half an hour gone as well.
But I mean, we've been there. We've all been there. Don't be ashamed that you've been there and you trusted somebody.
I didn't even realise I had been there, Louise.
I just
And I have been. Sometimes I'm like, I've not done this, I've not done that.
You bloody well have.
I have.
It just annoys me because, I mean, you can hear it in my voice that why do people treat people like that? Girls and guys.
It's different. I'm going to stick up for myself here. When you go into something totally upfront.
Absolutely,
fine.
yeah.
No problem in having a situationship
if you
that's
want
what
that.
you want it to be.
But let's face it, most people don't know they're in one.
No, and most people wouldn't want one. Do you know what I mean? Most people want to actually date to have a relationship at the end of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the common ground, isn't it?
Well, you'd hope so. That's what I'm hoping for.
We all want that companion.
Do not get in touch with me if you want a situationship, because I ain't looking for that. I ain't looking for that.
She's been there and done that. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh
ding, ding,
my
ding, ding.
God. Oh, okay, people, give us your feedback.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. And yeah, just get in touch with us about everything.
And you know what I'm going to say? Get involved.
Oh, and also, just before we go, I did put something on our Instagram about...
Yes, I love that post. Can I just say, Louise posted that without even my consent.
Well,
hello.
Your phone's popping off so much. I thought you were so busy.
It's been so busy. I didn't reply.
Give us your thoughts on a textationship. Have a look.
Textationship. I had to Google it.
Have a look at it and see.
Google it.
Anyway, we will... Well, you'll hear us all next week.
Yeah, later, alligator.
Yes, see you later, guys. Bye.